Okay, I want to talk about something else too. There's always biggest question that comes to your mind when you want to be greaser is, what should I wear? Telling the greaser already did a pretty good job of this, laying out what's pretty good to wear and what's not. I'd like to talk about some other things that you can wear. I recommend watching his video if you want to learn about all the stuff you mentioned there, such as leather jackets and stuff like that. I'll make some videos on some of those items individually, but as for now, let me just tell you a little bit about what you can wear that's not as common as the other stuff. One of the things you can wear are non-leather jackets, which is what I wear. My jacket is made of, let me get up and take it off and I can show you what the jacket is. My jacket is made of fleece, as you can see. It's made of a fleece material, which is really soft. It's almost like a velour, as my grandmother called it. Might have heard something from back in the day. It's almost like a velvet or a velour. This definitely passes, and this jacket is based off James Dean's in Rebel Without a Cause. So it's an iconic type of jacket, and you can certainly get away with wearing that just fine. You'll look a lot like Jim Stark. And so that's a jacket. You can wear it as long as it's a bomber style jacket. That's one of the main things. You gotta make sure that it's like has a collar to it. That you can wear it folded down, you can wear it folded up, but make sure it's collared. No hoodies, no hoodies, no hoodies at all. You can't be greasy and run around in a hoodie. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. You can be a hip hop guy and run around in a hoodie. You can be a normal guy and run around in a hoodie, but no hoodies. Gotta wear a collared jacket, man. That's the way it looks cool. Yeah, so there's that. Preferably make sure your jacket sits up at the waist, because that's how they wore them back then. They didn't wear them down on the hip. The jacket came down to about the waist. Okay? Now, number two, you might not believe that this is possible, but turtlenecks. You can wear turtlenecks and look like a greaser. As long as you wear it under your jacket or under a dress shirt, you can actually get away with that, making it look kind of greaser. I don't wear turtlenecks myself because I don't really like them, but I know some people can get away with wearing them just fine and they still look greaser. So yeah, and they did wear them back then. That was a thing that they wore, especially on colder days. So if you're like in a winter climate, you can wear a turtleneck and your jacket, and it'll look alright. You'll still look like a greaser. You might look kind of like 70s, but that's only if your turtleneck collar is really, really big and thick. Make sure it's like a mock neck. It only comes down to about here. Mock necks are shorter and thinner than full-blown turtlenecks. Another thing you can wear are work pants, like dicky pants. Those will work just fine for the greaser style. You can wear work shirts, which they look like denim shirts, but yeah, they got buttons. They got two front pockets, and they're usually blue or brown or something like that. They look really good if you're working on working on a car or something like that. But you don't have to wear. You can just wear them with the sleeves rolled up. You'll look all right. Make sure they're unbuttoned. And yeah, you look pretty cool that way. Another thing you can wear are cardigans, like sweaters that make sure they look like the old school cardigan that buttons down in the front. If any of you played GTA 5, you'll recognize Franklin can go to the rich store and he can buy some cardigans that look kind of like that. Make sure they look kind of like that. They kind of have that retro look. Cardigans that button down in the front. Make sure they have like a shawl collar. And yeah, you can pull off the look. It might look a little bit preppy, but it depends on your haircut and your mannerisms and everything, and what you wear with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Oh, I don't wear these. I don't really like them. I don't like the look of them, but you can wear leather vests. Yes, a leather vest. You can wear a leather vest, and it'll look all right. If you wear it with like a dress shirt, and you'll look just fine, actually. They still look kind of greaser. I don't wear them, though, but there was a big Western craze back then, and so you can wear like the cowboy vest or something like that if you really want. I don't do that because I don't like vests, like I said, but you can if you want. I'm trying to think of there's something else I missed. Oh, if you have two sets of long sleeves on, you can layer the colors of your sleeves. So say I was wearing a black undershirt with long sleeves, I have my jacket here, which is red, and I have my black sleeve coming out underneath. So it creates a color contrast. And you can do. They did that back then, stuff like that, little details like that. I've seen it in a couple movies and things like that. So yeah, you can do that, and you'll still look pretty good. Yeah, and I think that pretty much covers the spectrum of that. Now let me talk about footwear though. Forgot to talk about footwear. Before I forget, footwear. I just wear just shoes. They lace up, but they're black and they're simple, and they look like something that greasers would have worn if they were around back then. I've been meaning to get a pair of, maybe I'll get a pair of Roper boots one day. That's the kind that James Dean wore all the time. And Roper boots are short cowboy boots. Make sure they're black or brown, and make sure they're really plain, simple. You don't want any embroidering on them or anything like that. That's not what a greaser would have worn, unless you're one of those neo rockabilly guys. But that's not me. And you don't have to roll your pant legs up if you don't want to. That's something that you can do if you want. It doesn't really look good with the shoes I wear, because I got, like, I don't want everyone to see my socks running around, but you can do that if you want. It's iconic, but you can also wear them with your pant legs down. That's just fun. You can roll your... I didn't have my shirt sleeves rolled up because I had my jacket on, so there's really no need to do that. And normally you roll your t-shirt sleeves up, of course, as is traditional. That's tradition. Don't forget it. And yeah, I think we covered everything now. So I'll be making some more videos, and thank you for watching.